Why are you using that? I thought hand sanitizer was just something you use to please your mom.
Well, besides making sure mom is happy, it has some added benefits.
No way, it's just one way to get grease off of your hands. I heard it's even bad for your immune system and has bad chemicals in it.
Not at all, it's not bad for you. It has some added benefits. It reduces the risk of bacterial infection.
No way. I just have to know. Let's go ask my doctor.
Thank you for meeting with us on such short notice. I know you're a busy man with all the hand sanitizer testing you've been doing lately.
No problem at all. I'm happy to help. What seems to be the issue?
Well, my friend here thinks the hand sanitizer has no added benefit, and it's just used to make your mom happy.
Y'all be tripping. Hold on, Ken. What are you thinking?
The use of hand sanitizers, it reduces the risk of gastrointestinal infections because it eliminates intruding harmful bacteria into the individual's microbiome.
Interesting. So what you're saying is that hand sanitizer reduces the risk of bacterial infection because it kills the infection causing bacteria on your hands. I have some studies that have shown the same fact. In an experiment conducted regarding absenteeism in elementary schools, researchers concluded that hand sanitizer reduces the rate of absenteeism among students. On average, a student is absent 4.5 days a year, caused by the spread of microorganisms. This was tested by having 5 school districts take part, where the project group schools and had students and teachers use hand sanitizer before and after entering the classroom. The results showed that overall reduction of absenteeism due to infection was 19.8%, concluding that alcohol gel hand sanitizer suppresses harmful microorganisms through hand contact. The results from this study provide evidence regarding the schools participating and how many students were absent each month. The experiment also provides discussion on the absentee patterns among the schools and that illness can be prevented with the use of alcohol gel hand sanitizer as part of hand hygiene.
I'm still unsure. That only said that hand sanitizer reduces the absenteeism by only 20%. That's not enough for me.
So you're telling me that you won't believe a study that's proven to eliminate 99.99% of bacteria on your hands? Y'all be tripping.
I don't know who that was, but I have to agree. What else do you have for us, Doc?
I'm glad you asked. This study talks about the effects of hand sanitizer on whether or not a person that is traveling abroad will experience gastrointestinal upset, otherwise known as traveler's diarrhea. They conducted a study following over 200 international travelers looking at a person's knowledge of hand sanitizer, whether or not they used it while traveling, and whether or not they experienced diarrhea or vomiting. They found that almost 17% of people that use alcohol-based hand sanitizer experienced vomiting and diarrhea, while 30% of people that did not use hand sanitizer experienced it. This study applies to our dilemma because it shows directly the beneficial effects of alcohol-based hand sanitizer compared to not using it.
Thank goodness. I hate diarrhea.
Now it sounds like you're starting to believe what I'm saying.
You bet your butt you do. Now tell me, did you get dropped in your head when you were a kid? By reducing the amount of bacteria on your hands, you also reduce the amount of bacteria that can infect your gut microbiome. A microbiome is a collection of microorganisms that inhabit a specific area of the body. You should already know this. This is common knowledge.
As much as I understand so far, that is only 2 studies that shows that Ken over here is right. That is just a coincidence. I want to know more. Prove it to me once and for all.
My, you're relentless. Okay, let's see what I can find. I found what you're looking for. This study here follows a group of 275 people who live in an extended care facility. 2 units of the facility were instructed to use hand sanitizer while others were not. After 34 months of research on infection types within those individuals and how they were acquired, there was a definitive conclusion. There was a 30.4 decrease in infection among those who used hand sanitizer versus those who did not. The types of infections were taken from the urinary tract and the respiratory tracts. This means that hand sanitizer affected infections throughout the body and not just those found on the hands.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Hand sanitizer actually can reduce the risk of infection because it kills intruding bacteria on the hands, and in turn, in our gastrointestinal microbiome. I don't understand why I didn't believe you before.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I could help.
Hey, why are you using that junk? My mom keeps trying to get me to use it, but I think it's just stupid.
Oh, not again. Y'all be tripping.
Come with us. We'll teach you some things.
Alright?